look at tonight. So that's pretty exciting. I always like it when we get new stuff. I order it and I'm still excited when it comes in. So let's see. There's a few invoices that have been out for a couple weeks, so if you have ordered some stuff and you have not gotten an invoice, please get in touch with me and I will send you a link, because evidently they are not getting to you. We've had some problems with emails this past week or so. So if you haven't gotten your invoice, definitely not your fault. It's probably just the email's not being delivered like it's supposed to. So just let me know and I will take care of that for you. I can get you a direct link and that is a little bit easier. Alright, let's move this to the other. There we go. Alright, all the links are out. I think we are good to go. When you come in, please say hi so that I can verify that the chats are indeed working, because you never know around here. And let me know what the temperature is where you're at, because I want to go somewhere cooler. It's too hot here. And we're just getting ready to go into summer. It's going to be humid. I am not looking forward to this too much. I'm hoping it's not going to be too hot on May 4th when my daughter gets married, because we are having an outdoor wedding and it is in the evening. It's at 5 o'clock, but still it is going to be pretty warm out there if it's a hot day. So I'm hoping no heat, no rain. I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm hoping. You can't get what you want unless you ask for it, right? So I'm going for that. Let's see. Move all the stuff around on my desk while everybody's getting in here. And then we will go from there. Hello, Violet. Okay, so I see you. And you came in on the chat. Perfect. And Mom came in on the chat. So at least that one's working. At this point, I'm happy if one works, because you just never know. Alright, so let me move that around. I don't need that up. Okay, we are ready to get started. So let me find our first piece here. Our first piece is actually pieces. So this is a set of 3 bracelets. This is gold and white. So you can see we have a set of gold beads here, a set of pearly beads with a gold heart, and then we have a set of gold with white rhinestones. So these are all stretchy bracelets. These are very small bracelets, like a dainty size. So 3 of them. They are separate, so you can wear them separately or you can wear them together. I do have 2 sets of them. Hello, Shannon. So we have Cuter Than Cupid in gold. This set of 3 stretchy bracelets. It is going to be number 101 tonight. 2 of those available. And let me write down Shannon's name so that I make sure I get her. Let's see, Shannon, Violet. So Violet, what's the temperature where you're at? I know Mom's hot. She told me yesterday that they're hot already down there. It's 74 now here, so it definitely got pretty warm today. It is hot in our house. I did not turn the air on, and I probably should have, but that one slipped by me. I did not realize it was going to be that warm. So here we are. Now I'm going to have to wait for tonight for it to cool off. Alright, next up, let's see, we have, this is one of our blockbusters. So I have 2 of these available, 55 and raining. Okay, I'm coming to visit you, because I would definitely be cool there. This is What a Gem in white. So we have the silver hardware. This is a white solitaire rhinestone. So, about the size of one of my fingernails. This is the length and size. I might have to pull her up a little bit when we get to some of the other pieces, but for right now this is good. So you can see it's just below her collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to be at mid-chest for her. So this is What a Gem. It It is a blockbuster, so I can buy more of these. I've got 2 on hand. This one is going to be number 102 tonight. So nice if you like something simple. I like that one. That was one of the first pieces I bought. It was definitely not the first piece, but it was one of the first pieces. And I see that I'm getting fuzzy, so let's make that camera focus. There we go. I think I need to take it off autofocus because it does not like to focus. Next up, we have an anklet. So this anklet is in gold. It wasn't supposed to rain today? Oh boy. Yeah, it's going to take a while for those sheets to dry. We are supposed to rain over this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. So this is a 2-strand anklet. You can see our top one is sort of like a twisted gold chain, and then our second one is a gold chain with those little flattened sections in it. I don't know if you can see the flattened sections. And then we have our little flower with the white rhinestones in it. I'm turning it this way so you can see the chains just a little bit better. I have 2 of these. It does have the extension, so if you've got bigger ankles, you can make it fit your ankle. This is called Blossoming Breeze in gold. It is number 103. Sheets, for as thin as they are, it takes forever for them to dry when they get damp. I don't know why that is. And then they're going to feel stiff as well when you bring them in. So that's not fun either. Not my favorite part of hanging sheets outside. All right, next up we have a 3-layer necklace. This one is in nice spring and summer colors. So we've got the peach and the tan and like the ivory white. We have white crackle stone down here, and it looks like a little crown above that crackle stone. I apologize for the lint on these. These black velvet busts tend to attract all the lint in a tri-state area, and I wipe them off every time and they still get like this. So we have the white crackle stone here, we have the peach, a darker like a pink color, a tan, and an ivory bead. Then we have the little teardrop trinkets. This one has little kind of flattened sections in it. That's really a cool chain. I'll show it to you up close again. And then a beaded chain on top. The earrings are the little trinkets that are hanging off that first layer. So this is the length. So we have one that is definitely above that collar. It's about 1 inch above the collar. Our second one right there at the collar. Third one down below mid-chest. It's actually just above her bust. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here right on her bust, which is also going to bring that top chain down to here. So everything would be collar and below if you use the extension. I have 2 of these. Let me show you these chains. Kind of a little swirly chain. This is called Touching Teardrops, and it is in white. 2 available. This is number 104. If anybody is on and I have not acknowledged you, I'm not able to see your comments, so please go to the business page. If you don't know where that's at, we can get you a link. It's in the chat if you're on the chat. That is the one that's in there. Hopefully everybody's just on one page, and that's cool, but you just never know. So this weekend we're supposed to get some storms. It's supposed to be kind of nasty, but we have our assembly on Sunday. I'm going to be inside. I am not even going to know what the weather's like. So let's see. This one I have 3 sets of. These are the brass Navajo pearls. Hello, Becky. So the Navajo pearls have a little, how can I say that? A little like rubbed section in the middle where it's a little bit lighter. And then we have these rhinestone spacers in between. There's a stretchy bracelet that matches this necklace. And then our earrings, also those brass beads. So that where they rub that in the middle is supposed to make it like a cat's eye sort of effect on it. So it's a little bit lighter in the middle. This is the length. It is about 1/2 inch above the collar with the 2-inch extension. That's going to put it right down here, about a half an inch below the collar. So we have, I think I forgot to push on the Instagram, so now it's on. 3 of each of these. So we have 3 necklaces, 3 bracelets. These are sold as a set for $10. This is number 105. It's called Harmonious Hearth in brass. How's your temperature today, Becky? I'm hot here, that's why I'm asking. Because we're still at 74 and it's 7 o'clock at night. So I'm a little bit warmer than I would like to be, which is why I have the fan on, and it's probably going to make me sneeze or make my nose tickle, because that's the way it works. All right, next up, I'm going to hold the questions for a little bit until we get a few more people on, so that you don't have to scramble for the answers. These are called Embroidered Elegance in yellow. So we have a nice lemon yellow base in here. Then we have a lighter yellow in the flowers, an aqua, and like a coral color. Also have some white rhinestone accents in there. Little circular cutout in the middle. They kind of look like a fat donut. This is the length and size. Pretty spring colors. We have 2 pairs of these. Embroidered Elegance in yellow is number 106 tonight. I thought they were cute too. I almost didn't buy them, and then I said, you know what, somebody's gonna like them. So, I thought they were cute, I bought them. That's the way it works. Next up we have flowers. This is called Wildflower Whimsy in purple. So you can see on the center of these flowers, this one has a couple of different shades of purple, some dark and some light. Then we've got some light purple in the center of those other flowers. This is on a thicker snake chain. We've got those 3 flowers in descending size hanging from the middle. Crazy warm and windy, like 83. Okay, so now I don't feel so bad because that's probably what it got to here. You want those earrings, Becky? Those were 106. I've got you. This is the length. So all those flowers basically down below the collar, going down to the bust with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit over the bust. So right about here. Okay, got you for the daisy earrings. So I've got 1 more pair of those if anybody wants them. This is Wallflower Whimsy in purple. We have 2 of these left. This is number 107. And don't forget, we will not have a show on Sunday because we will be at our assembly. So, hate to miss you, but we also enjoy being at the assembly, so that's the way it goes sometimes. We also have a new anklet. This one is called Love Me Hopeless in white. Let me see if I can get them all turned around the same way. So these are little silver hearts with white rhinestones in them. So we got a little bit of sparkle in there. Of course, I can't get them all going the same way. And it does have the extension to make it fit your ankle better. Let's see if I can get them to hold still there. There we go. Now they're all turned the right way. So I have 2 of these. Love Me Hopeless in white, number 108. Number 109. This one is silver and the black metal. So our larger beads are the polished silver. Hi, Terry. Larger beads are the polished silver. And then we have that black metal, which is an off black in the smaller beads. So this is an asymmetrical necklace. We have black beads up here, black beads down here. These are all metal beads. And our earrings are the polished silver, like the larger beads. This one's called Power to the People in silver. And we have 2 of those. It is going to hang down almost an inch below her collar. So that is really close to mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to go past mid-chest. Hi, Eldora. And sit not too far above the bust. So we have two of this one in the black and silver. This is Power to the People, and it is number 109. Let's see, Terry and Aunt Dora. Make sure you're on my list. Our next piece, these are Teardrop Trifecta in brown. I have 3 of these. These are based in gold, so you can see the gold behind there. Then we have some kind of peachy colored rhinestones. We have the white rhinestones. Here's some more peachy ones down here. And then a brown emerald cut rhinestone in the bottom. So we don't get a lot of brown and gold, so I went ahead and grabbed these earrings just in case you needed something to match a necklace or an outfit that you don't wear a necklace with. This is the length and size. You also could wear a gold necklace with the white rhinestones to coordinate with this. So Teardrop Trifecta in brown is number 110 tonight, and we have 3 pairs of those. And if you did miss some of the show, you can go back and watch from the beginning. It does look like root beer or sweet tea, dark sweet tea, before you put the ice in it, you know, and it melts. So it looks a lot like tea. All right. Let me find a question. And our questions tonight have to do with marriage, because we are now 37 days out from the wedding. Almost a month. It's getting too close. Everybody's forbidden from talking about the wedding this weekend. So I'm going to see a lot of people that I normally don't see on a daily basis, so we're not talking about the wedding. My mic is picking up the fan. Okay, let me turn it a little bit more. I have it turned up a little bit, so that's probably why. This is hot in here. Let me know if that's better. Okay, let's see. This one has 4 answers. So think about traditional wedding vows, the ones that they usually use at a wedding. This one has 4 answers. Let's do number 2. What is a phrase from their wedding vows that people have the hardest time following? So a phrase from in the wedding vows that people have the hardest time following. Okay, that's better. Good. I turned it a little bit so it's not blowing directly in on me. What do you think is the hardest thing for people to live up to on their wedding vows? Honor and obey, number 1. Love, honor, and obey. Till death. That was number 2, Shannon. 50% of marriages end in divorce, so for richer or poorer, yeah, number 3. There's one more that can really, really stress a marriage, and it's hard for people to live up to. So we've got honor, obey, we've got till death do us part, we've got for richer or poorer. There's one more. The wedding's on May 4th. And I do have a Zoom link, so if you'd like to watch it, Aunt Dora, I have that, and you can watch. Tune in and watch. It's at 5 o'clock on May 4th. One more phrase that's hard for people to live up to. Sickness and health. Yes. Because when people get really, really sick, especially if it's mental illness, that puts a lot of strain on a marriage. And it can be really hard to live up to that one. Stick around no matter what, right? It's a tough thing to do. Marriage is not for wimps. That's what I tell my daughter. All right, our next piece tonight. This is called Front Row Flamboyance. This is in pink. So you can see it's a bright pink, a hot pink. These are semi-transparent teardrops. They're faceted teardrops. They're hanging from little strands of chain, so you can see a little bit better how that hangs. And then our earrings also are the teardrops. This is the length. So it's about 1/2 inch below that collar, and our last teardrop goes down to sit right above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right down here in the middle of the bust. So we have 2 of these. Front row flamboyants. And this is in that hot pink. Great spring and summer color. So we've got that hot weather coming up. Number 111. All right, I will get you that information after the show, and I'll send it to you, Aunt Dora. I know it's a long trip down here, and you probably don't want to make the drive, but it's easy to watch on Zoom, and that applies to anybody else. I know that everybody can't be here in person, but if you would like to watch the wedding, we do have a Zoom link. It will be up, and everybody is welcome to watch on Zoom. All right. Our next one is Coup de Main. This is in a French blue. We also have the hematite rhinestones right here in the center. So these are emerald cut beads, and then we have the little round solitaire hematite stones in the middle. That'll give it a little bit of shine and sparkle. This is the length. So it is sitting right below that collar, maybe 1/4 inch. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here in the center of the chest. So we have 2 of these. Coup de Main in that French blue is number 112. Let's see, number 113. Let's see. Have to get the tag right on this one. This is called Sand Dollar Sass. It is in green. It's more of a dainty necklace, so we have little lime green beads here. You'll be able to see the color a little bit better when I put it against my skin, but this little lime green beads, and then little discs with, it looks more like a sun pattern to me than a sand dollar, but they're calling it sand dollars. So again, I'll show that to you when it's against my skin. It's easier to see. The earrings are the little stacks of the lime green beads. Number 112 to you, Aunt Dora. Gotcha. This is the length. So it is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So let me show you these beads and these little discs. See, it almost looks like a sun to me because of that cleared center and then radiating out from it. And the lime green beads. We do have 3 of these. This is going to be number 113. So I got 112 for you. Let's see if I can get some more of this white lint off of here. I use lint rollers and everything on these, but the black velvet just, it attracts every little speck of lint in the air and dust. That's why I usually use the white one. I don't have the white one in here tonight. Alright, so our next one, also a complete set. It is necklace and bracelet. The bracelet is stretchy. This is in shades of blue. So we've got some that's more like a navy blue, and then some that's more like a royal or a cobalt. And then these are silver with white rhinestones in the center. Our bracelet has kind of those slate blue beads around the back, and that is stretchy. So these are sold as a set. This is the length. So half above, half below that collar. And I see it's being fuzzy. Catch up with me here. There we go. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So now let's get a better look at these rhinestones and these flowers. Isn't that pretty? Very, very cool. I have 2 sets. Hi, Kim. I didn't mean to ignore you. I see you up there. Number 114 for the necklace and bracelet. So put Kim down before I forget that she was here, because that does happen. All right, next we have Desert Canopy in black. So this is the black stone in the center. You can see little leaves hanging off the bottom, and then we have the scroll work in the polished silver top. We have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and size. So we have Desert Canopy. Okay, got you 114. And this is in black. We have 2 of them, number 115. I love that royal blue in there, that bright blue. That is my favorite shade of blue. It's just so pretty. Let's see. Number 116. Oh, nope. Time for a question, isn't it? Let's stop and do a question. Then I have number 116. I forget which number I'm even on. Let's see. Here's 4 answers. Let's go with number 3. Name something people rush into. Something that people rush into. Yes, I got Becky's daisy earrings. Thank you. Marriage, number 1. They do that. Buying a car. Okay, it kind of is on here, but they call it something else because there's more than one thing that you can do that with. What are you taking on when you buy a car? Having kids was number 3. You buy a car, what are you taking on? That might be rushed into. Buying a house, also same thing. Debt, yeah, number 2. Number 2 was debt. People don't think enough before they take that on. One more thing that they might not think a lot about. Not a fight. Before they get into it. Then they could be sorry. They probably need it for their debt. A relationship, good answer. Not on there. They did have marriage, but that was it. Work, yeah, their job. Might accept a job and then end up regretting it because it really wasn't what you wanted. Or it ended up not being what you wanted. I don't know how many times, I'm sure that you guys have had this experience too, where they tell you something when you get ready to start a job and then it ends up not being like that when you actually get in there and start working. And you wish you'd never taken the job. It seems like that happens more often than not. All right, next piece. These are high sheen swirls in gold. These are a post earring. You can see we have the creased gold discs up at the top, and then suspended from there we have an ivory and brown swirl in acrylic. This is the length and size of these earrings. And if you need something to wear them with, I have a necklace and bracelet set that would go with this. It's kind of a caramel color with the pearlies. This is number 116, and we have 2 pairs of these high sheen swirls in gold. We've moved into more of our earring portion of our show. Trying to, I don't know how I got these all on the wrong hook, but I did. Next up, we have 2 of these, Artisan Arbor. So we have our flowers. I call these cartoon flowers because they kind of look like a drawing. Hi, Tracy. Are you having fun? Tracy's away with the hubby. So this is, the post is right here just above that center. So this is going to hang down a little bit like this. So we have 2 pairs of these. Artisan Arbor in silver, number 117. And if you missed the anklets and the necklaces and things earlier, you are always welcome to go back and check out that portion of the video when we get done. The replay will be up. These are called Modern Meltdown in gold. I also have these in silver. So you can see they are a ridged hoop, and they're kind of irregularly shaped on the outsides. This is the length and size. I have 2 in each color. So I have 2 gold, 2 silver. So if you prefer the silver, make sure you put down silver. If not, I'll assume you want the gold. It is number 118 tonight. So a nice basic hoop to wear with everything. And speaking of basic hoops, I have 2 more pairs of these. Curve Your Appetite in silver. So we have that teardrop shaped hoop in a polished silver. This is the length and size. So just a basic polished teardrop hoop. We have 2 pairs of these. It is 119. And then our next one will skip to 121 because I'm still missing number 120. Who knows what happened to that? But these are 119. Some days I wonder. Most days I wonder, actually. Some days I actually know, but most days I wonder. So also another pair of silver hoops. These are called Laurel Gardens. So you can see they're like the little laurel crown that Julius Caesar wore, those laurel leaves that go around the head. These are in the shape of a hoop. We have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and size, so more of a medium-sized hoop. So if you're into plants and leaves, these are a nice choice. Laurel Gardens in silver, number 121. All right, that makes it time for a question, and then we're going to move into our last 5, and they will also be earrings. We did our necklaces, so we're going to move into earrings. Okay, let's try this one. 4 answers. Keep it PG, or G. Let's go with number 4. Tell me a slang word or phrase used to refer to husbands. A slang word or phrase that is used to refer to husbands. A nice one. Semi-nice one. Babe, not on there. Old man was number 1. I think that's more of a 70s thing, but people still do it. Honey, not honey. Pain in the butt? Okay, that's G-rated, but still, no. Ball and chain. Well, hopefully not. The man is not on there. It's hubby, number 2. So we've got old man, we've got hubby. What other slang word or phrase is used to refer to their husbands? Wives use it to refer to their husbands. Sometimes the husbands use it to refer to the wives too. So these could go either way. The king. Oh, no, we don't call him that, Kim. Don't get him started. We don't do that. We also don't do my lord, okay? Not doing that. Other half, number 4, yeah. And number 3 is very similar. Just a different way. One more thing that they might use to refer to their husbands. We have other half. What is the other one that they might use? Better half. Yeah, number 3. Not in our house. I'm the better half, right? We can all agree that we're the better halves. Nobody can hear us. We're the better halves. Okay. These are in black metal. These are called Museum Muse in black. So it is that off black again, like the hematite. These are hammered double teardrops on a fishhook back. this is the length and size. So we have 2 pairs of these. These are going to be number 122. See, I knew you'd agree with me, Violet. Everybody agrees. They just may not say it out loud. We don't want to make anybody mad. Alright, and then we have these earrings that are kind of like a charm earring. These are also in black. So we have the black stones hanging from the middle, and then kind of a fat teardrop. It's a little bit not round. Then we have all these Western charms hanging from the bottom. Boots and horses and hats and cactus and horseshoes, along with the little round black stones. Really, really cute. This is the length and size. So we have 2 of these. These are called Western Whisper in black. They are number 123. Let's see, let's do some copper. I haven't done any copper in a little while. So we have some antiqued copper. These are called Tagging Along in copper. They have a little like punch pattern in that copper. You can see that in the light. This is the length and size. It likes being not focused. So we have 2 of these. Tagging Along in antique copper is number 124. Well, apparently I'm also missing number 125. So we'll do 26 and 27. That'll bring us to the end. It's Max's fault. Nope, he says I can't blame it on him. I absolutely can. He can't stop me. This is Western Bow in copper. So these are also antiqued copper. You can see the little hearts, the little heart pattern going around the cutout in the middle. This is the length and size, so a little bit smaller, about the size of a gold dollar. So these are Western Bow in antiqued copper. We have 2 pairs of those. And they are number 126. And since we're finishing up, let's do a brass. Let me find a brass here. It's always nice to have some brass. And these are some cute tiny hoops in brass with the Orem rhinestones. So these are the, I don't think these are even 1/2 inch. They might be 3/8 of an inch. Rugged Rockstar in brass. You can see those Orem rhinestones. Those are the brass kind of mirrored rhinestones. So tiny hoops. This is the size. Let me let that focus because otherwise it's going to be hard to see them. Come on, camera. It focuses about as well as I do. There we go. So there's the size. These would make great second hoops, or if you like really tiny hoops in your first hole, you know, like a minimalist look, then you would like these. So we have 3 pairs of these. This is our last piece of the night. This is Rugged Rockstar in brass, number 127. All right, so that sews it up for tonight. Let's see, we only had 7 people on, but that's okay. As the days get longer and it stays light out longer, I know people are out in their gardens, out in their yards, out doing things because you can actually still see outside, and the weather's really nice. So that is okay. You can always watch the replay later. So let's see. This is our only show this week. There will not be one on Sunday. I won't even have a recorded one because we're going to be gone the entire weekend. So there will not be a recorded one this week. Keep an eye on the Facebook and Instagram pages because I will post jewelry on there. I try to post a few pieces a day. Through the weekend I'll try to post a little bit more since we're not going to have a show. If you only have one piece that you've claimed, I will not invoice you this week. We'll hold it and add it to next week's. Next week we'll be back on regular schedule. So we will have Friday and Sunday shows next week. And we have more new things coming in. I've got 2 orders coming in next week. If they get here on time. I know one will for sure, but the second one's kind of up in the air. Depends on UPS. So thank you all for coming out and supporting us tonight. We appreciate it. That way I'm not sitting here talking to myself, even though I do that well too. And we will see you again on Friday night. Have a great week and a great rest of your Friday evening.